commentary heard on Scott and Val Save the Universe are not necessarily the opinions of this station, its sponsors, the network, or our broadcast partners.
Now, a brief safety announcement.
Do not consume hot beverages during the first 15 minutes. The show has been linked to several incidents involving coffee being sprayed on keyboards, clothing, and through noses. If laughter lasts the full 2 hours, congratulations! You've earned honorary Twitch status! So tighten your seatbelts, lower your expectations, and you better go find the Roku remote. This is Scott and Val Save the Universe!
Save the universe. Scott and Val save the universe.
All right, that's us, I think. Good morning. It's KCHW 102.7. It's Scott and Val Save the Universe, and we are everywhere this morning. Val's going to tell you about that in just a minute. But we are the radio show that you should watch. And my sister, my beautiful sister, Val, if I got the screens right, they could see us both. Good morning, Val.
Good morning, brother. How are you today?
I'm kind of scrambling here at the last minute. We usually cross-post the show with KCHW and our Facebook page at Rogue Frequency Network, and KCHW wouldn't log on, so I was quickly trying to make a post on KCHW that if you wanted to watch the video version of the show, you need to go over to our Facebook page at Rogue Frequency Network. So that's why you were kind of like standing there in limbo just a little bit. So I apologize for that.
You know, it might have been happening, but I was just commenting before we went on air that your glasses make you look very cerebral today.
I've always wanted to look smarter if I can't be smarter. Is that a thing?
All right. Anyway, we are on your radio this morning live at 102.7 KCHW in Tooele and online with live video on your Roku TV via the Kick app. I think that came up in our little promo. Today you can find us with video also on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch under KCHW or Rogue Frequency Network. Segments today from our cast of silly people will include Alan Milani and Joel Wolzinski. And you don't want to miss Nigel, our AI sportscaster, who will be covering the world of autosports today.
Nice.
Today it's stinging nettle-eating competitions. Outhouse racing, and also a band sport.
A band sport.
Not in B-A-N-D, but B-A-N-N-E-D.
That's
so,
right.
Band sport.
A very horrible thing that ended in 2017, but you'll have to wait till Odd Sports and until you get the lowdown on that for sure.
Exactly. All right. And we are sending some love to Ken and his sick puppy this morning.
Yes.
That's why he isn't joining us, but I bet next week's Panic Time will be all about pets.
How you panic when something happens to your beloved pet, right?
Yes, exactly. And finally, if you wish to comment, please visit us at facebook.com/Rogue Frequency Network. As we are not talented enough to watch 6 platforms, we are barely talented enough to watch 1.
Yeah, yes. And I just went back to KCHW's Facebook page to see if the stream started flowing through there. And it didn't. And I know the past couple times, Facebook's been making some changes that I've logged on. They call them streaming keys and stuff when you stream. And they've been all messed up. And they were messed up this morning. But hey, we're live. And I believe we're live without all the echo we were having problems with last week. Because remember, we jumped out of our KCHW FM broadcast because just things were not going well. But I think I've been like, if you're watching online, you can see my head turning everywhere. But I think I got everything set and ready to roll now. And my sister is here with this morning's first quick joke. All right.
In one small rural town, the sheriff also fulfilled the role of the town's animal vet. One night, the phone rang and his wife answered. An agitated voice required, "Is your husband there?" "Well, do you need him as a sheriff or the vet?" the wife asked. "Both," was the reply. "We can't get our dog's mouth open and there's a burglar in it." I don't think I'd be in a hurry to open the dog's mouth personally.
Hey, Chompers, you just keep working that. All right.
Test your bite strength.
I've got one basically for Val here. Don't look ahead. All right. So, Val, I looked at your horoscope today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'm not sure you're ready for what's about to come your way today. Your lucky color for the entire week, Val, is invisible. That's not going to work out well for you. Good luck incorporating that into your wardrobe this morning.
Oh, man, that might be difficult.
All right. And speaking of invisible, there's a restaurant we're going to have in Odd News today where your clothes are invisible while you eat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not optional, just invisible.
Yeah, there's nothing optional about it. You can't even eat with them. Which for some of us that eat like animals might be an okay thing. All right, this morning.
Yeah, I was going to say you don't have to wash the spaghetti stain out of your shirt.
Yeah, or anything else. All right, the Cynic's Guide to Life. All right. These are some, we do those morning quotes, quotable quotes and stuff like that. Well, this is the same kind of thing, but for cynics. Val, would you like to start? We'll go back and forth.
Sure. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a broken fan belt and a leaky tire.
It does. So have you ever tried to get on the road trip, but everything just keeps going wrong and keeps going wrong?
I know it's like, okay, I forgot my phone, and then I forgot my purse, and then I forgot my glasses. Yeah. But, the leaky tire and broken fan belt, that's on Brad.
My favorite story is me and my buddy Ron. We're supposed to leave town to go to the coast at 9 a.m. It's 4 in the afternoon. We're finally leaving. We leave the house. We make it maybe 2 blocks, and my muffler falls and starts dragging.
Oh, no.
So little old Scott, I go to the back of the car. I'm really mad already, right? And I slide under the back of the car, and I just, feet first, I slide under there, and I just keep kicking that tailpipe until the whole thing just falls off the car. I drag it out, I bend it in half, so it'll fit in the trunk, stuff it in the trunk, and I get in the driver's side, and I drove all the way to Seattle like a diesel truck. Because it was basically right off of the manifold. So it was so loud. And we drove all the way to Seattle like that. Good times.
It's just a good thing you weren't further down the road, because some people, when that happens, they go to grab that muffler, and it's
hot.
Very hot. Yeah. Yes. So
Ouch.
You're lucky you hadn't gone far, right?
Because I'm dumb enough, if I'd have went further, I probably would have melted my shoes on it while I was kicking it. All right. Here's another Cynic's Guide to Life. I believe every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. It's awful sweet, isn't it? But also a foundation leaks, a ball game gets rained out, and a car rusts.
At this part, I wouldn't carry about any of that if we'd get a drop of rain.
Yeah, I bet. Real smoky there today. Wow. It was so smoky on the cameras.
Yeah, this is actually the best day we've had in probably the last 3. So.
Whoa. And it's not
you
good.
can actually see blue sky. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. It's always take time to stop and smell the roses, and sooner or later you'll inhale a bee.
It's true. Don't walk behind me, for I may not lead. Oh, Val said I look smart with these glasses on today. Do not walk ahead of me, for I may not follow. Do not walk beside me either. Just leave me alone.
Go walk by yourself. It's always darkest before dawn. Ooh. So if you're going to steal something from the neighbor's garage, that's the time to do it.
It's a good idea. And watch out for my sister on the streets. Right, don't read ahead, Val, because this is kind of like a quiz for you at the same time. It's another round of Would You Rather? I do this because when we turn this one into a short, it always does well. All right, Val. These are going to be tough. All right. Would you rather the world end with one of the following? Well, you're going to have to pick one. The world is going to end with one of the following. You have to pick which one you want. All right. First choice, super volcanic eruption. Always scary. You know, like Yellowstone goes off. Alien invasion. They're not here to make friends. They're here to eat us. All right. Your next choice is zombie apocalypse. We've all seen this.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. It's been a while since they've done a movie on this one, but how about a meteor strike? That'd be a great way to go out. And your last choice, Val, a Trump third term.
You know, I'd be willing to actually take the zombie apocalypse just to avoid that one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Val chose zombie apocalypse, which was the winner at 34%. Trump third term's right down there at like 0.1. All right. Val, which would you rather be immune to? Caffeine, nicotine, G-forces, sugar, alcohol, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Please. I don't want anything that comes out of his mouth to affect me anymore.
You want to be immune to that, huh?
Yeah, I want to be immune to that. That voice in my head, please, no
All right.
more.
If he wasn't on the list, what would you choose? Caffeine, nicotine, G-force, sugar, or alcohol? What do you want to be immune to?
If immunity means that like it doesn't
Affect you.
like go
Yeah.
to my hips, I'd take sugar.
Oh, I was kind of wondering if you would choose that one too, because I know we both fight sugar. G-force was the number one answer. G-force.
Oh,
All right.
I can see that. Yeah. But I mean, how often do you need G-force in
That's
your
right.
life? I mean, maybe never, but sugar.
Well,
that's-
you haven't driven with me much in the past 30 years, have you? In Scott's
At
life,
that point, I need to be immune from dying.
yeah. In Scott's life, G-force very, very important. Ask some people that have ridden with me in my boat.
Got whiplash.
Yeah, my boat comes with G-force and weightlessness. Because for that split second when your boat goes airbound or right before you land,
Airborne, yeah.
yeah, you feel weightless. It's the best. All right, this could be the toughest question you've ever answered, Val, for the last one. Would you rather? Val, would you rather lose an arm or experience a Trump third term?
Lose an arm.
All right, Val, your choice. Lose an arm, Trump third term.
Definitely lose an arm.
All right, guys, bring in the saw. Wait till you see Val next week in bandages and just a stump.
Exactly. I'll take one for the team.
That's right. She turns around and says, "That was worth it." All right. Val, do you remember? I put these in green because I couldn't remember because sometimes I look at the script. I don't think we got to your deep shower thoughts last week, did we?
I'm looking at them right now. We got to the first two.
That's all we did?
I think that's all we did.
All right. Well,
The rest don't sound familiar.
it could be because you've seen them before because they were in last week's script, but I had it in green because it was something we didn't do, and I love it when we do Val's shower thoughts.
All right, my first shower thought. There are more airplanes in the ocean than there are submarines in the sky.
And isn't that just a crime?
Yeah.
Funny how that
Gosh.
works.
To see a blimp in the sky, I mean, that'd be the closest we'd get.
Yeah. I'd like to see some.
All right. All right, you can pretend to be asleep, but you can't pretend to be awake. Just ask Trump in those Oval Office meetings.
You cannot pretend to be awake, even though I'm doing it right now.
You never notice if stairs are designed correctly. but you immediately notice if stairs are designed incorrectly.
That's totally true. You do.
Totally true. All right, my other shower thought this morning was cold coffee and warm beer are the same temperature.
You know, some places
Which
they
would you-
drink warm beer. You know, in the olden days, they used to drink warm beer. They didn't have ice. But they had beer.
I think I'd rather drink cold coffee than warm beer.
Yeah, totally.
For sure. All right. In their lifetime, drive-through workers will see significantly more left elbows than right ones.
That's why I always put a little picture right here, like a temporary tattoo. So you can see my elbow.
Short is a longer word than long.
Duh, Val. Apparently, she's getting a little sleepy in the shower this morning.
Exactly. All right. If a vampire bites a vegetarian, does that count as eating vegetables?
Yes, you have eaten your vegetables for today.
And finally, my last thought today was every stranger you pass is the main character in a story you'll never hear.
Wow. 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 That's so deep.
As far as I'm concerned, this picture's over right now.
Yeah, we're out of here. All right. A few killer quotes as we head toward odd news. Success is going from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm. Also sometimes known as stupid people. And that classic is from Winston Churchill. Here's an unknown one. It's difficult to make predictions, especially about the future.
Oh, yeah, true.
It sounds like I wrote that one myself.
Yes.
If you can beat the fear, if you can't beat the fear, just do it scared.
People will be able to tell you're doing it scared.
Yeah.
But
It's what I do every time I have to go check the cabins in the dark.
especially through your spooky forest.
Oh, spooky woods. It's easier to fool a man than to convince him that he's been fooled. That's from Mark Twain, and just as brilliant today as it was then.
just as apropos.
All right. I think we'll do this, and we'll come back and catch that one that's in front of you, Val, if we don't have time for it. But I think today. Oh no, we're stopping it down. Number 6 today. Things you should know about cats. This will drive my sister insane.
Yes, I do love a cat.
All right, Val, you kick it off. What's the first thing we should know about cats?
All right, after dark, all cats are jaguars.
Not mine. She's sleeping. Cats are the only creature on Earth that can make you feel inferior for feeding them.
For sure. You didn't do it fast enough. You didn't give them the right food. Yeah. All right. Scott, you wish you'd known this a day ago, don't you?
Yeah.
Never try to baptize a cat.
You see the scratches on my belly. Cats are smarter than dogs. You cannot get a cat to pull a sled, no matter how hard you try.
No.
You can put that little harness on them, they just sit there.
Yeah. A cat knows your every thought. It doesn't care, but it knows.
So true.
And it will judge you for it.
Most people with cats know they're being controlled, and that's the true horror of it.
We do it willingly.
Yeah.
Oh, never try to out-stubborn a cat.
Have you ever gotten a cat battle? A battle with your cat? I've been in a couple over the years. Cat battle. Trying to get them out from under the bed so you can leave. That kind of stuff, yeah. Thousands of years ago, humans worshipped the cat, and they have not forgotten.
They have not. The reason cats sleep all day is because they spend all night erasing your browser history. Little devils, little demon spawns.
Or maybe they're helping you out. Cat owners, maybe you trained them to delete your browser history. All right. Cat owners don't have furniture. They have elaborate, expensive cat beds that humans are occasionally permitted to use.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you try to move your cat because you want your chair, they quickly let you know who owns that chair. Your cat isn't judging you. That implies there was never a possibility you'd meet its standards.
All right. Thanks for being here today. If you just joined us, you're listening to Scott and Val Save the Universe. We mentioned it earlier. I'm going to mention it again. If you want to watch the video feed, for some reason, we're not connecting with the KCHW FM Facebook page, but you will find us on Facebook, Rogue Frequency Networks, facebook.com/Rogue Frequency Network. And I say that because we're going into our big segment, and there's a lot of stuff you are going to want to see, right, Val?
For sure, no doubt.
Val hasn't even seen it, but she knows.
Your reputation precedes you, Scott.
Yeah, actually, I just needed you to fill for me for a second. Thanks.
The stories you are about to hear are true. The reenactments are not! Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Odd News on the radio show you should watch with Scott and Val.
Oh, yeah. I'm digging the new promo. I really like that one.
Yeah, you like the guitar that Nigel's playing there, don't you?
I want a guitar just like that. All right, it's Odd News. We got some crazy stories. We also have some reenactments. We got some funny commercials. All coming your way as my sister kicks it off from Minnesota.
All right, a Minnesota man is facing criminal charges after police say he installed approximately 43-inch metal spikes in his front lawn to stop neighborhood children from riding their bicycles across his property. Sorry, that was he installed more than one 40-inch
spike.
He installed, I'm still trying. He installed approximately 40 3-inch spikes. All right.
All right.
We got that now. All right. According to police, the man had apparently become increasingly irritated by children using his lawn as a shortcut to a nearby park. Rather than putting up a fence, posting a sign, or maybe having a conversation with their parents, he allegedly decided to turn his yard into a medieval defense installation.
I love this story.
This reminds me of the promo for Ken. Hey, kids, get out of my yard. Ken Owens.
Kids, get out of my yard.
Yes. A neighbor reportedly saw him confronting children and contacted police, who discovered the spikes. Authorities removed the hazards before someone was seriously injured. There are plenty of ways to tell children to stay off your lawn. You could yell at them, you could install a fence, you could become the neighborhood's crankiest old man, or apparently, if you're sufficiently committed to being the villain, you can just booby trap the petunias. Nothing says welcome to the neighborhood quite like some metal spikes and a trebuchet, right?
Yeah. All right. So just for a frame of reference, this is the worst video I made today. I mean, it's absolutely horrible, but I had nothing else to play.
For the last time, you blasted kids, stay out of my yard. Hey, Jimmy, you forgot your bike. Trebuchet, you putz.
All right, made Val laugh. That's good enough then, right?
It did. The spikes. Yeah, it was a spike.
The yard came out pretty cool, but if you're just on the radio, you don't even see that. So.
And I know why we're going, because that's one of Scott's favorite words in the whole world is trebuchet.
It's the only font I use as well. If I'm typing anything, doing any kind, it's always in trebuchet. Just because in my head, when you hit trebuchet size 16 font, I can just hear them, from old England going trebuchet. Love it.
As you throw words at them.
Yes. Hey, Val, that's really good. I am tossing words, and I'm going to toss some more words at you. Here's a Welsh man, 26 years old, been fined after dressing himself up as the Grim Reaper, climbing onto the roof of a hospital, and then finding those hospital rooms that have the window that looks to the outside from the ceiling and staring down at the patients.
Oh, that's horrible.
Just to make it an extra disturbing event, this wasn't Halloween. There was no costume party, and there was no haunted attraction, okay? This is just a dude doing it. Apparently, the man simply woke up one day and thought, you know what this hospital needs? A little more death.
You might scare people to death.
Yeah. Oh. Climbed onto the roof wearing the full Grim Reaper outfit and began looking down through hospital windows of patients because nothing improves your recovery quite like seeing the Grim Reaper. I feel better. Can I get checked out?
Okay.
Ready to go. Man pleaded guilty to causing a nuisance and was fined, which seems like not quite enough, right? Well,
Right.
I mean, isn't that like some incentive just to do it again?
Do it again, yeah.
What do you get fined? $50? You scared two people almost to death. So
To death, almost.
Yeah, almost. Good job. All right, here we go. Reenactment time.
Everything is stable.
Doctor, I think my condition is getting worse.
No, you're fine.
Then why is death looking directly at me?
That's the Wi-Fi technician.
Oh my God, your time has come.
Were you expecting that?
Until it was all done, I had forgot that I was supposed to be expecting the Grim Reaper.
All right, off to Florida. This one's great.
After Florida, I feel like, I don't know, this makes me think of an old joke, and I'll try to tell it really quick because, okay, so there's this guy, him and his wife are getting a divorce, and he finds a genie's lamp, and he rubs it, and the genie pops out, and he's like, okay, whatever, he goes, I'm going to give you your 3 wishes, but whatever I give to you, your wife's going to get twice as much. So he thinks for a minute, and he goes, I want a beautiful, brand new house. Boom, he gets 1. Boom, his ex-wife gets 2. He says, I want $10 million. Boom, he's got $10 million. His wife gets 20. The last one, he goes, I want you to scare me half to death.
Oh, should have thought of that one. All right, we're gonna have some
I told my
steak.
bad joke for today.
We're gonna have some steak in Florida. It was a good joke.
All right. A Florida steakhouse has introduced a monthly clothing optional dinner night. Ooh. Yes.
Ooh.
A steakhouse.
Steakhouse.
Because apparently the restaurant industry has finally answered the question nobody was asking. Could we make people uncomfortable while eating a ribeye? Customers are provided with robes, towels, and seat covers, thank goodness, while the restaurant's employees remain fully dressed. So the customers are naked, the waiters are clothed, and everyone is pretending this is somehow a normal Taco Tuesday. The restaurant has rules, including no unwanted touching, and the requirements that diners use towels or coverings on their chairs. Thank goodness, again. The restaurant says the event is about body positivity and creating a judgment-free environment, which is admirable, although I personally prefer my steak medium rare and my fellow diners fully clothed.
I'm open.
Of course you are.
I looked online, Val, to see if this wonderful restaurant had a commercial, and they didn't. So I made them one. And since it's a parody, I got to use their real name and everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fun.
Totally legal. Here we go.
Are you tired of the same old dining experience? Pants, shirts, shoes. The crushing psychological burden of underwear. Well, South Florida has finally decided, enough! Introducing the new dining experience at CLASS Soiree Steakhouse in Hollywood, Florida. A luxurious evening of fine food, fine wine, and absolutely no fine clothing. That's right. For one glorious evening, you can enjoy a 5-course dinner while experiencing the freedom your ancestors enjoyed before somebody invented pants. Begin your evening with appetizers and hors d'oeuvres, followed by a magnificent surf and turf dinner and a champagne toast. All while sitting completely naked next to approximately 20 people you've never met, because nothing says, nice to meet you, like immediately meeting the entire person. And don't worry! CLASS Soiree has thought of everything. Upon arrival, you'll receive a robe, although, according to the chef, most people take one look at it and say, nah. You'll also receive a lap towel and hermetically sealed seat cushion, because apparently even naked people have standards. The staff remains fully clothed because there are apparently limits to civilization. And here's the best part. It's completely legal. So grab your significant other, your best friend, or that co-worker you've been meaning to make incredibly uncomfortable, and come enjoy dinner the way nature intended. Reservations are limited. Clothing is optional. Dignity is apparently negotiable. C-L-A-S-S Soiree Steakhouse. Come for the steak. Stay because you forgot your pants. C-L-A-S-S Soiree Steakhouse. We have the meat. All of it.
There you go. Soiree Steakhouse in Hollywood, Florida. Wow.
I'm going to see if I can make this comment and not get myself in trouble, but would give a whole new opportunity to say there's a hair in my food. Especially if the waiters weren't clothed.
I'm so glad they give you hermetically sealed cushions, because especially if their seats are vinyl.
Oh, yes.
All right, we got a new world's record, and here comes my sick sister to tell you about it.
And now, a story demonstrating that humans will turn absolutely anything into a competition. A Vietnamese yoga instructor has reportedly set a world record by performing 86 push-ups underwater on a single breath. 86.
86.
Underwater. Without breathing.
Without breathing.
Because apparently, regular push-ups aren't sufficiently difficult. Most people struggle to do 10 push-ups on dry land while breathing normally, because usually by the time I get in 5, I'm, going. The feat required him to remain underwater while repeatedly pushing himself off the bottom of the pool. Now, granted, in water, you'd be more buoyant. Maybe that. All right. Somewhere in the Guinness World Records office, there is apparently an employee whose entire job is deciding whether something is sufficiently stupid to qualify as an achievement.
Ooh. All right. Another reenactment of this. All right. And we got to go full screen for this one because, well, it has to be.
He's going to do it. 84. 85. 86. Ladies and gentlemen, a new world's record. Wait a minute. Oh, no. He's not moving down there.
Don't make the crowd.
I think that is a requirement that you actually survive the record attempt.
But
right?
at least he broke. I don't think it's a requirement. As long like the guy counted it off, he officially did the 86th push-up underwater with one breath. He just couldn't come back up. All right, here we go. This sounds dirty, but it's not. Researchers studying marmots in Colorado have come up with an unusual way to raise money after losing all their federal funding because of Donald Trump. They've launched a fundraising campaign called Only Marms. Yes, Only Marms. It's a parody of OnlyFans, except well, subscribers get marmot-related content. Let's see, because apparently when scientists run out of government money, the next logical step is monetizing rodents. To be clear, there's actually no marmot nudity involved because they're covered with fur. So, yeah.
Okay, that's the way you get around the laws.
And possibly little bikinis. Possibly. Although, let's be honest, marmots have never exactly been known for maintaining a strict dress code. The researchers study the animals to better understand their behavior, health, and environment, and now they're asking the public to keep the research going by paying for photos, videos, and updates about their marmot subjects. This may be the most wholesome use of the internet yet. No scandals, no influencers, no celebrities pretending to sell wellness products, just scientists saying, "Give us $5 and we'll show you what this fat little mountain rodent did today." Or somewhere in California.
Most likely eat garbage because that's what they do.
Do they? Well, somewhere in Colorado, marmots. What?
I was just going to say, if you've ever been to the transfer station in Spokane, there are marmots everywhere.
Oh, yummy. Marmot sitting on a rock, completely unaware that its face is now helping finance scientific research. Right.
Aww.
I think we should go full screen for this one too, Val, because, well, marmots are pretty cool, and they're really cute.
Congratulations, little fella. You've become an influencer. You have absolutely no idea what an influencer is, do you? which means you're smarter than most of them.
See? Marmots in bikinis. That's why we're the short. Where else could you get a marmot in a bikini? But right here in Scott and Val Save the Universe. Just another tiny way. Tiny, tiny, tiny way we save the universe. Marmots in bikinis.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Let's land a plane, Val.
All right. A young flight instructor in Florida has been praised after safely landing an airplane on Interstate 10 when the aircraft developed serious engine trouble. The instructor was flying with a student when they smelled burning oil and realized something was wrong. She contacted air traffic control, assessed the available options, and ultimately brought the aircraft down safely on the interstate. No one in the airplane was seriously injured, and remarkably, no one on the highway was hurt either. Now, technically, landing a plane on an interstate is not considered ideal aviation procedure. It's more of we're out of options sort of maneuver. The student pilot also got an unforgettable lesson in emergency aviation. Most flight instructors say the first thing you learn is how to take off. The student apparently got the advanced course, what to do when the interstate becomes a runway.
All right, this one is really fun. It's going to remind you of an old 80s movie. And realize, you know, like last week we had the scary dark summer song. It's another deadly summer vacation. This is kind of the same thing. You never know what's going to happen when you're out there with the family.
I think it's getting closer.
You think?
All right, that's as close as AI would let me get to family vacation. One more time. I got to play it again because look at the car. Look at the front of the car. It did so well.
I think it's getting closer.
6 headlights. I love me a big old green station wagon with bunches of headlights.
What I was noticing, though, it's kind of takes after all the car chase shows, movies, where it does like little or no damage when they like jump a 20-foot obstacle, and it still is pretty much intact. And that's how your car was.
Yeah.
It starts out looking like it's getting crushed, and then it's magically better again.
Yeah, just the hood cracked up a little bit and one dent.
Yes.
Hey, those old 80s station wagons, they were tough. All right.
For sure.
All right, is it me or you? I got so excited by that I forgot.
I believe it's you.
All right, let's go to Loveland, Colorado then, where a woman got quite the surprise last Friday morning when she found a black bear standing in her hallway. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would be quite the surprise.
Lynn Feldman said she'd left her back door cracked open so the cat could come and go. Instead, a bear came. Feldman locked herself in the bathroom and called 911. But by the time officers arrived, the bear was already done and left on his own. Only thing missing? Cat's food bowl had been licked clean. He didn't steal silverware. He didn't touch the TV. He's a real class act as far as home invasions go. Let's check on... Grandma made it on TV. All right?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I guess he was kind of a polite bear.
Just like we practiced.
That came out really good.
It did. That was a good one.
Poor Grandma.
I guess he was kind of a polite bear.
Just like we practiced.
Somebody might want to check on Grandma. All right.
Poor Grandma.
All right, Val, get on your best creepy, spooky voice for our last story. This is huge. All right.
Oh, this is huge and scary. All right. A bizarre and considerably darker story is coming from you out of Alaska today. A family cleaning out a property belonging to a deceased relative reportedly discovered human remains inside a locked outbuilding freezer. Police were called, and investigators determined the remains belonged to a man who was apparently connected to the family. Authorities are investigating how the man died and why his remains have been stored in the freezer, which is obviously the sort of sentence that makes you stop whatever you're doing and say, I'm sorry, what?
What?
Most people cleaning out an inherited property expect to find old photographs, Christmas decorations, maybe a questionable collection of magazines from 1987. Police are still investigating the circumstances, and frankly, there are some questions that even Google cannot answer, like, how big was the freezer? Because that's the sort of information you really want before agreeing to help clean out Grandma's garage. I mean, you don't expect to open the freezer and discover that your relative has apparently been using it for advanced level family storage. I mean, advanced level.
All right.
Ooh.
Ew.
Hey, dude, your freezer smells funny. This is a video Scott made.
Tired of hearing.
Hey, dude, your freezer smells funny.
Then stop putting your dead loved ones or other people in freezers. Why, you ask? Well, first, to avoid all those awkward questions.
Who is that? Why is he frozen?
And the most awkward question of all.
Why is there a body in your freezer?
Well, there's no need to have those conversations anymore. At Family Storage, we literally keep your loved ones
On ice.
That's right. When someone in the family passes away,
Don't cram them next
to the frozen pizzas. Don't wedge Aunt Linda between the nuggets and the ice cream. And whatever you do, don't put a name tag on them that says leftovers.
Bring them to the professionals at Family Storage. Our convenient, temperature-controlled storage facilities are perfect for all your long-term family storage needs.
And we're discreet.
No neighbors asking questions. No relatives snooping around. No children accidentally opening the freezer and discovering Grandpa. Just cold, secure storage. And the comforting knowledge that your family member is somewhere nearby.
And really, really cold.
Legal in at least 3 states. Family Storage. Open midnight to 5 a.m.
Because let's face it,
If you're dropping off Uncle Bob at 2:17 in the afternoon, people are going to notice.
but at 3:30 in the morning,
That's just good planning.
so remember.
Family Storage. Because sometimes love is cold. Family Storage. Keeping your loved ones close.
And your freezer available for pizza.
Call today. Family Storage. You keep the memories. We'll keep the body.
Family Storage
Is not responsible for thawing, freezer burn, or suspicious odors. Family Storage. Family Storage.
What's in your
So
deep
bad.
freezer? So it turned in, though, a great commercial and a great song. And for those of you that dig this or watch this kind of stuff, on our 24/7 channel at Rogue Frequency Network on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, our funny commercials run between the music and the skits and the segments and the little shorts and all that kind of fun stuff. So always good for a giggle. And that end of the line where she goes into that harmony about sometimes love is
Yes.
cold. I am so taking that clip and making a song out of it. So I've
Sometimes love is cold.
Sometimes love is cold. It's going to be my next song with that
All
voice.
right.
With that voice too. I really dug that. All right.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. And it's funny, isn't it, how you get song inspiration from the strangest places.
Dark humor. That's where I get all mine.
And I've been like, I want to write a new song, but I just wasn't getting inspiration. And it turns out my son was my muse.
All right.
Yeah. He made a comment to me the other day. I told him, I'm like, because I started playing the singing bowls, and I told him, I'm like, oh, I hurt my shoulder. I think I did it from playing the singing bowls. And he's like, Mom, that might be the most hippie thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And from that, a song is born.
Really? And what's the title of that song going to be?
Old Hippie Chick.
Old Hippie Chick, huh? All right. Hey, I'm going to do a time check here, and we got a message from Alan, so he might be having some technical difficulties. So we're going to go ahead and go to break, and we come back, we'll tell you what's up. And just know that is your odd news for another Tuesday, and we will be right back.
Scott and Val Save the Universe will be right back. They're probably heating up a chocolate teapot. I hate this job. It's total bollocks, isn't it? Their mum must have been real knackered after raising these two wibble-wielding squiffies. And we're back, yes, somehow still on the air, for part 2 of the Scott and Val Save the Universe show. The only programme brave enough to tackle cosmic chaos, armed with opinions, questionable logic, and absolutely no official clearance. If the universe is saved today, it'll be by accident. Strap in, lower your expectations. Let's carry on.
All right, I don't know if we deserve any applause, but we're getting it anyway. And welcome back, part 2.
We'll give it to ourselves, if nothing
right.
else.
That's right. Hopefully you're out there going, oh, that odd news. That was like the best yet.
I've got to interject something before we go any further. One of our odd news stories, hopefully you caught it, was about the steak restaurant where you eat naked, right?
Yes.
We just kind of got done doing that. And I missed it at the time, but Ken happened to comment. He said, he said, I'll take my steak medium bare.
No. All right. Mr. Al Milani having some technical difficulties, but I told him if things work out, join us at any time to deliver today's weather. And I can see in our green room, Mr. Joe Wilczynski actually standing by. And Val, let's go back and forth as we kick off our next set and talk about the celebrity birthdays from today.
I get to do the first one, right?
Yeah, that's your boyfriend, isn't it?
Yes. Chris Hemsworth turns 43 today. Gosh, I hope he likes older women.
He does.
Actor known for playing Thor in the Marvel movies.
All right. Viola Davis turning 61. Actor known for How to Get Away with Murder and The Help.
Okay.
Right.
Joe Rogan turns 59. Comedian, UFC commenter, and host of the Joe Rogan Experience.
Man, all live. Anna Gunn turning 58, known for playing Skylar White on Breaking Bad. Ooh.
Sophia Okonedo turns 58, actor known for Hotel
Rwanda.
Who?
Ashley Jensen turning 58. She's the actor known for Ugly Betty.
All right. Ben Gibbard turns 50, singer and frontman of Death Cab for Cutie.
And Will Friedle turns 50, actor known for Boy Meets World. We move on to goofy and fun holidays. A lot of them will go back and forth on these two. National Panini Day. And
National Raspberry. Oh, go ahead.
No, do you know what that's? Do you know how to pronounce that word?
Panini?
No, the next one. You were just going to jump on.
Raspberry Bomb Day? I used to thought it was like bombers. Bombay?
No, it's actually pronounced BAM, believe it or not. And
okay.
It's much like the next one, which is National Raspberry Tart Day. And they say if you combine a tart and a BAM, wow! Almost as much fun as a steak at the soiree.
Yeah, I was going to say, especially if you weren't expecting the tart part of that.
Yes.
All right, Play in the Sand Day.
National Presidential Joke Day, and so happy we have one. I don't have a real joke. The joke's already here.
Yeah. Joke's on us.
Yeah, this actual National Presidential Joke Day traces back to 1984 when Ronald Reagan made a joke on a hot mic. Would you like to hear it, Val?
I would like to hear it.
This is that. Now, I know I do a lot of tricky stuff with audio, and some AI gets mixed in there, but this is a real audio clip.
My fellow Americans, I'm pleased to tell you today that I've signed legislation that will outlaw Russia forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. That's something as dumb as our current president would say.
Yeah. Just as tacky as everything you can hear on the TV and radio today. All right, Val, what's next?
National Son and Daughter Day.
National Face Mask Day.
National Foo-Foo Day.
I'm dressing up. Annual Medical Checkup Day.
National No Code Day, an unofficial holiday encouraging people to unplug from their devices for the evening.
Ooh. All right. Let's see. Ingersoll Day, honoring the 19th century orator Robert Ingersoll. Very cool.
Right. World Steel Pan Day, honoring the steel drum, the only major acoustic instrument invented in the 20th century.
Oh, those steel bowls that you play, when were they invented? Or they're glass bowls, sorry.
Yeah, the ones I do, but the Tibetan metal bowls are ancient. Ooh. I don't know when they started making the crystal ones, but yeah.
All right. Hip Hop Celebration Day, marking the anniversary of the 1973 Bronx Party, widely credited as the birth of hip hop.
All right, it is Mountain Day, at least in Japan, where it is a national holiday.
And it's World Alternative Games Day. Nigel, you hear that? All right.
Yeah. Get ready, Nige.
Yeah, on this segment, let's see, Odd Sports number 15 coming up with Outhouse Racing. Stand by. An offbeat multi-day at World Alternative Games. It's a sporting event featuring bizarre competitive events like Outhouse Racing. Another one we're covering today, stinging nettle eating.
How?
Oh, they will. And then we've got a sport that was banned in 2017 that we're going to cover, and you're going to applaud that it was banned. All right.
Now, Deer Park in their, why can't I come up with the name of our winter festival?
Deer Park Winterfest?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, they used to do outhouse racing, but, I mean, recently, because of global climate change, they haven't had enough snow to do it, but they used to do that all the time.
Oh, you can do it. People do it in the summer, too, with wheels. It's not just a winter event, so, yeah.
Yeah, so.
All right, on to history. Val, it happened today. Let's start us off in 1909.
All right, the SOS distress signal was first used by an American ship, the Arapahoe, off Cape Hatteras, North Carolina.
All right, 1929, Babe Ruth became the first person to hit 500 homers.
All right, 1934, the first federal prison arrived at the island prison Alcatraz in San Francisco Bay.
Oh, you mean the first prisoner? First federal prison.
Oh, prisoners, sorry. Yeah. First federal prisoners. Right. Thanks.
84, Ronald Reagan joked during a voice test for a paid political radio address. Well, you just heard it, that he'd signed legislation that allowed out of Russia.
2001, a man in England was reading a book on self-hypnosis in a park and accidentally put himself into a trance. When he came out of it, robbers had stolen his mobile phone and 2 new shirts he had just purchased.
Oh, it worked. Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah. I was running lights and sound for a hypnotist and was paying such close attention to him that I became hypnotized.
Really?
Yeah. My boss had to come up to the DJ booth and literally take my head and turn it to face him because I wouldn't acknowledge he was talking to me, and kind of shake my head and go, "Scott!" And I came out of it. So
wow.
And then he immediately...
I mean, that's a good promo.
Yeah,
for
and then
the show.
immediately he like starts belly laughing and doubling over, going, you were hypnotized, you were hypnotized. And then he's running around telling his staff, I went up to the booth because Scott wasn't paying attention and he was hypnotized. Thanks a lot. All right. 10 to 15 people, 2006, wearing masks left 40-gallon trash bags full of taco sauce packets at an Indiana Taco Bell restaurant in which police described as a prank. Note attached to the bag said the group had been accumulating them for the past 3 years, storing them in a trunk of a car, and they had enough.
2016 swimmer Michael Phelps won the 200-meter individual medley medal at the Rio de Janeiro Olympics, becoming the third athlete and first swimmer to win 4 consecutive Olympic gold medals in one event.
And days later, a picture of him on the front of Newsweek with a bong. That's I don't remember what he won or any of his four gold medals. Don't remember, but I remember that.
What's the big deal, man? I'm sure he was sore from running the race.
Yeah. 2020 candidate, they don't run. Maybe that was the problem.
Well, I meant,
swim, yeah.
Not figuratively, swimming the race.
He ran
he was.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just picking on you.
Yeah.
All right, back to 2020, where candidate Joe Biden announced California Senator Kamala Harris as his running mate, the first woman of color selected by a major party. Thank you. I'm going to back up real quick since we got extra time today because we got a couple missing DJs. And just to eat up some time before we go to Joe, I wanted to talk about the comment about Reagan back in '84 and saying he would outraw Russia forever. I don't know if you saw some of the news clips and some of the reels coming out of Russia as the people vacate certain areas. Putin is afraid that there is going to be some kind of overthrow of the government. A couple of those generals of his have magically shown up dead over the past couple days, one of them thrown out a window. And they say he's worried about a coup going on right now. And in some of those reels, I saw a lot of people, Ukrainian and American, jumping on there and saying horrible things about Russians. And it made me, and I pointed this out, in the comments people were making where they're throwing all the hate, that it's just like in America. We have, for all intents and purposes, and people get mad at me, but he behaves like a dictator for all intents and purposes. He's ignoring the Constitution. After saying there would be no more wars, he's started multiple wars. He's invaded countries. So he's doing exactly what Russia is doing. There is no difference. Would you like everyone in the world, we already got a lot of haters going on because of things the president has done. Would you like everybody in the world to blanket hate every American like your comments blanket hate every Russian? Because I guarantee you there's probably half the country in Russia that want Putin gone, that think he's a horrible, murderous man. Mm-hmm. And that's the same in America. There are half of the Americans that think the president is the worst ever. I've never felt this way about a president before. I've always tried to support them, left or right. But just be aware when you fling that hate, if you're pointing your finger, there's 4 more pointed back at you. So there you go. Did I soapbox enough?
I totally agree.
All right. Should we do something that might be considered a little more fun?
I think so.
Well, then, let's go check on our buddy, Joe Wilczynski.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show that goes nowhere yet somehow everywhere is about to astound you again. Live from the tropical country of Belize, it's your RFN entertainment guy, Joe. What? Joe Wools. Joe Wilczynski.
No?
Woolzinski.
Close to dock, then?
Yes.
It's time for Ski by the Sea on Scott and Val Save the Universe.
And there he is, the one and only Joel Wilczynski, bringing the entertainment, just to start off with, since he's sideways. and
things always go sideways
with Joe. And maybe, your mic's muted, Joe. We're not hearing any of this. You're probably going to have to stand straight up. Yep, I knew he would. So he had this great line and delivery, and I wish I could unmute it for him. I can't. All right. I'm trying, Joe. I wish I could. I can't run your laptop.
We're trying.
Oh, mute.
There you go.
Oh, Joe Wazinski.
Hey!
Hi.
Thanks for almost joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's going on?
Not much. I didn't really have much to say there. I just wanted to do a little visual thing for those watching.
It was great. I like how you
Thank you.
You peeked into the show.
But I was kind of busy watching the show, and it's like, oh, I'm about to be on. I better get in places. So, hey, last week I wasn't here, but I was here. Then it seemed like there was issues, and I had to go. But anyways, that. And I had a really great show set up. And Scott and I talked. He probably doesn't remember this, but we agreed that it was going to be such a great show that instead of me doing some more work, I would just do the show that I was going to do last week.
Oh, excellent.
Makes things a little bit easier. Yeah.
I approve.
Okay, so July 20th, history. You guys are talking about history. Man on the Moon, the death of Bruce Lee. But 20 July 2026, guess what came out?
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Spider-Man, a brand new day. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about Spider-Man facts over the last 50 years.
Okay.
Number one.
Yes.
Spider-Man became Marvel's most recognizable superhero. Okay? I mean, I remember watching him as a kid back in the 60s and the 70s during the cartoon and things like that. So I could probably agree with that. But his relatability, he's got issues, he's got problems, he's got homework, he's got girlfriends. So that was a big thing with him. Number two, the phrase, with great power comes great responsibility, became one of fiction's most famous quotes. Okay, sadly, it was, a lesson learned after the death of his Uncle Ben, and but that's kind of defined his entire life. Number three, Spider-Man revolutionized comic book storytelling. So I guess before Spider-Man, I was a little bit too young. Teenage heroes were usually sidekicks. Batman had who?
Batgirl?
Robin.
He said, I thought he said girls.
Thank you, Val. Someone's paying attention.
They had girls. So
we know what's on your mind, Scott.
All right, Batgirl.
Okay, Batgirl. Yes. Robin. Okay, but Peter Parker was a teenager, who was doing teenage things. Okay, he has starred in multiple blockbuster franchises. 3 actors have played him in major live actions. I mean, he had a TV movie in that. But Tobey Maguire played him from 2002 to 2007. Andrew Garfield, 2012 to 2014. And then Tom Holland is 2016 to present. And these films have earned billions of dollars. And to be honest, I like Tom Holland. I don't remember which Spider-Man movie what the title was, but it was the first one. I would have sworn that he was AI. Just looking at him, it's like, that's not a real guy. That's AI.
Why is that? What? Because he's
just his features and the way things looked. It just looked,
too perfect.
And then looking at his wife, I'm like, yeah, I think she might be AI too. She looks a little bit too.
Wow. There's an interesting conspiracy theory. Okay.
Anyway, the Spider-Verse expanded the mythos. Okay, so Marvel introduced countless alternate superheroes, spider heroes from different universes. There was Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man 2099. Spider-Ham, and many others. I think Spider-Ham was Spider-Pig. I could be wrong.
Okay.
I don't know.
First, he was Spider-Pig. Then he was Spider-Ham.
Well, for some reason, I always associate ham and pig together.
Well, I don't know why.
Sorry. Yeah, either. Miles Morales became one of Marvel's biggest modern heroes. Introduced in 2011, he brought a fresh perspective to Spider-Man and video games and made a bunch of money. So that's the important part.
That's a bonus.
Okay, Spider-Man's rogue gallery is considered among the greatest in comics. Villains such as the Green Goblin, William Dafoe, Yeah. Dr. Octopus, Venom, Sandman. The third one with Tobey Maguire had Sandman. I was kind of disappointed because it was kind of like, Sandman bad. I got to go. Bye.
Yeah.
But, hey, that's just my personal opinion. And Kraven the Hunter. Those are some of the most recognizable villains. Spider-Man has become a gaming icon. Okay, modern Spider-Man video games, which I've never played, especially developed by the Insomniac Games, have been critically acclaimed. So I'm going to kind of just do a sidebar here since we're trying to, take up some time. So years ago, when I worked at Wilpinton High School, I was up at the IT guy, and he was just showing me stuff. He showed me some virtual glasses, and I put them on. And of course, it was the Spider-Man game where you actually got to do the web thing and hit
Shimmy up a wall,
sling and fly around. I could never be Spider-Man. So it was like New York City, and we were, I was going around, and I was on top of some skyscraper or something like that. Now I'm in the building, which I'd worked at for numerous years, and so I'm familiar with it. But I got the virtual glasses on, and I was up there looking around, and how high I started freaking out. I mean, it was like I literally was stamping my foot on the floor in the room just to make sure I was still on level ground. So what's the moral of the story? That if you have an interesting life, when you need to waste some time, you can tell boring stories.
Ah, excellent. You figured everything out.
Anyway, the animated Spider-Verse films redefine superhero animation. Okay. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I think that was the one with the Morales character, won the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. And Spider-Man remains one of the world's biggest entertainment brands. And it's going to continue, and it's going to continue, and it's going to continue. My son, one of my sons is a big, and has been a big Spider-Man fan. One of my grandchildren, it seems like every time we talk to him, he's always wearing a Spider-Man shirt. So, Spider-Man, he's out there.
Wow.
He can do everything a spider can, I guess.
So they say.
They say. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I've always been kind of surprised myself because growing up, I enjoyed comics and superheroes and all that kind of stuff. But, if I was going to, rate my comic book heroes, Spider-Man might not break the top 5. So I've always been floored that he is, all of his movies are the leader, usually, of money making for Marvel movies. Now, of course, Avengers kind of challenge that, but then they come out with a new Spider-Man movie right now that in its first day broke all box office records ever for a first day release. Expected to make over $2 billion.
I mean, it's the familiarity of the character. Like I said, when I was a kid, 60s and 70s, and I remember watching it with my dad, Spider-Man, and it's relatability. I mean, okay, how many of us can relate to Thor? Well, I mean, come on.
I'd like to relate to Thor.
Okay.
You can take him to that restaurant for dinner, Val.
Yeah.
But it's just
bring your hammer.
Oh yeah, the meat factory you guys were talking about and stuff like that. So
we have the meat, all of it.
Yeah, the meat factory. But yeah, no. It's just, and it's amazing how what America probably not just America they latch onto, because when I was once again a kid, Fantastic Four was a cartoon which I enjoyed. And from my understanding, they just cannot make a Fantastic Four movie.
No.
They just are having a very difficult time. I'm not making fun of anybody. Yeah. Oh, anyway, but so yeah.
I agree with Scott, though. I've just never been Spider-Man. I agree totally. It's just never been my thing. And I think maybe part of it is I can see why young kids would relate to it because it is that younger superhero. But for me, I'm like, all the corny stuff around him being a teenager, and I've just never gotten into it. But yeah.
No, that's understandable. I don't know if I have a favorite Marvel hero, to be honest with you. I like them all. Iron Man, all those, and I do remember when they first started talking about making an Iron Man movie. I was like, oh, this is going to be
awesome.
And then all of a sudden, no, not awesome.
Oh,
I
really?
was like, yeah. I mean, because I remember the cartoon in that, and I was probably at the time thinking that I was better than everybody else in the in the entertainment business, even though I was not in the entertainment business. But anyway, and then I saw the first previews, and they play, with the Black Sabbath. I was like, oh, I got to see this movie. So that's a lot of it. We have this perception, this idea, but then we see a clip, or it's a commonality thing, and it's like,
I think
okay, wow.
I think what made Iron Man, though, was, and why it was so successful, is who they cast for it.
Right.
I mean, Robert Downey Jr., I mean, his sarcasm and, and all of that, I mean, he made the character. If somebody else had been cast in that position, it might not have done well at all. But he was kind of made for it. So,
right.
I mean, if he hadn't been in so many other ones, Ryan Reynolds has the same kind of snark.
Oh yeah.
So he could have been an Iron Man, but you're right. There are very few actors, I think, that would have turned that into the juggernaut it was. And as a kid, that was the one cartoon I never read. Was Iron Man. Was not interested in it. And after watching the movies and stuff, I regretted missing all the Iron Man cartoons as a kid and stuff. Yeah. I've never went back and done it. I'm too busy for that. But all right, Joe, we've hijacked your show.
Okay. Anyway, so do we have time, or do I need to get going? Or
we can do a couple more minutes, and then we do have a couple segments we got to get to. So
okay. Well, so I was going to say this last week. As you guys know, I lived and worked in Spokane, and lived in Chihuahua, and had a lot of friends in Spokane, and worked in Wellpennant, and so it's still going on. So I just want to, the people of Spokane and Wellpennant now, because West End they have some issues out there. You just hang in there. It's going to end. I haven't seen today how things are going. It's going to get better. And I mean, it's horrible now, but it's going to get better. Just kind of, get together, hang together, and help each other out.
And wildfires are bad enough. This one even more tragic that someone did it on purpose. And
yes,
and possibly started a lot more in the area too.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Scott, Matt drove through the 5 Mile area and stuff, and 9 Mile area yesterday, coming home, and he said, it was so devastating. He said, I wanted to pull over and cry.
Yeah.
No, it is. It's horrible.
Watching the wild animals traipse through town that have been dislocated too. That's, I'm an animal person. I feel for humans too, and people that lost their homes. But it was just as tragic to see a buck not even phased, to have people all around him, just walking between a couple houses that were left trying to find something to eat. And like he wasn't, there's people everywhere. He didn't seem to care or be flustered.
He was in shock.
Yeah, really. Yeah. So, and that was another one your son caught. That was your son's video that I saw, where he stops and talks to the buck, and he's by that rose bush, and he's like encouraging him to eat some roses. So I don't know if you saw that one, but that was a great video, and just kind of like what Joe's talking about, just kind of expresses the tragedy, and it's more than just people in their homes. There's we got people missing, and animals dislocated, and it's gruesome. It's gruesome, and the fact.
Oh, and like Val said, the sad thing is it's the human factor. I mean, we've tried to control, or we think we control Mother Nature, and she just like, yeah, right, whatever. Okay, here, boom. But it's the human factor, and I don't know anything about the guy, but not to make excuses, but and I guess not to get too deep, but it's the mental health issue that needs to be addressed in America and other places.
Because when something like this happens, it seems to always happen with these situations. I think you kind of hit it there, Joe. Maybe we're backing off a little bit. It always seems to happen that we find out is there was a history there. And if this person could have been helped or maybe institutionalized forever, because that's what it sounds like he needs, if that would have been happening, if there was better mental health services, obviously this person killed a parent.
Yeah.
And went to prison, came out, and has now done this. Something was missed. How did he get out? How did they miss that he had these tendencies? There had to be signs of it while he was in prison. He had to start a fire in the laundry room or something. Something had to give way to this. And he ended up back in society, and look what happened. So, very tragic.
Yeah. And then the other side of the coin is just people who are just plain old stupid. And I don't know if there's anything we can do about that except for maybe support Elon Musk and say, hey, these people, maybe put them on a rocket and, they can live up Mars. Because, honestly, there's some things, accidents happen, things happen, but then there's some people that are just plain old stupid.
You can't fix stupid.
Can't fix stupid. You can send it to Mars, though. You can send it to Mars.
You could.
I'm going to say, though, Elon Musk is not the right person for any job.
Hey, if he can get rid of some of the stupid people to Mars.
You might forgive him for some of the other stupid things he did, like stealing all your Social Security information.
Yeah, all that good stuff in that.
We can go down some rabbit holes, or we can tell people, after our little heartfelt talk at the end of the Spider-Man, the best, I think, way to come full circle is to tell people if life is stressing you out, especially in Spokane, maybe take a break and go see that new Spider-Man movie. It's supposed to be awesome.
There you go.
And for those in power, with power comes great responsibility. Yeah. And sometimes people in power, I don't know what they're thinking, but they don't realize the responsibility they have for everybody.
Everybody.
People in their circle too sometimes. So anyway.
Yeah. Everybody send a message to your constituents that say with great power comes great responsibility, and just remind all those politicians.
Yeah.
I think that's good. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God, we got deep today, didn't we?
We did. This is the strangest entertainment episode ever. Thank you, Joe.
I knew it was going to be my greatest show ever.
It was.
Well, with great power comes stupid shows. Great responsibility.
There you go.
All right, guys and girls, it was fun.
All right, thank you. Joe Wilczynski, we're giving him cartoon effects to go out today. All right. Bye-bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Wilczynski. Thank you so much, Joe. Let's see. Val, we actually did really good. We were worried about time today, but we are doing quite well. Just ahead, humans being awesome. We like to end with the show with some feel-good stuff, just in case we do what we just did and get deep. First, though, we've got to let Nigel have his chance to shine. It's time for today's Odd Sports.
Welcome back to Odd Sports, where humanity once again demonstrates that intelligence is merely a rumor. I'm Nigel Wobbleton Teacup IV, and today we begin with a sport so spectacularly stupid, so magnificently unnecessary, and so thoroughly human. It was eventually banned! Elephant polo! Because apparently regular polo wasn't pretentious enough. Some bright spark looked at an elephant and thought, lovely animal, intelligent, majestic, endangered in many places. Then another human apparently wandered in and said,
excellent, let's put 2 people on its back and make it chase a ball.
The modern version was developed by a Scottish adventurer in the early 1980s after meeting a hotel owner in Nepal, and after a few too many drinks, boom! Elephant polo! Teams used elephants carrying 2 players each, one to steer and another to swing a polo mallet. The sport became internationally competitive, complete with tournaments and championships, but after years of animal welfare concerns, it eventually ended in 2017. And frankly, humanity deserves the red card. Absolutely bloody bonkers! Now, time for a snack. It's nettle eating! Because after humans stopped riding elephants for entertainment, naturally they thought,
Right, what can we put in our mouths?
the answer apparently was stinging nettles. The World Nettle Eating Championship began at the Bottle Inn in Dorset after two farmers apparently got into an argument about whose nettles were longer. And this is where Britain really shines.
Your nettle's bigger. No, it isn't. I'll eat it.
Go on then, you muppet! Competitors strip and eat nettles, attempting to consume the greatest total length. These aren't harmless little salad leaves, they are stinging nettles. The plant is tiny hollow hairs that inject irritating chemicals into your skin, which is nature's way of saying,
Perhaps don't eat me, you numpty.
Britain, where even dinner can become an endurance event for the daft. As always, we end with a little danger. Let's race Grandpa's toilet! We're off to the outhouse races! Simple as simple does. Competitors build portable toilets, put them on wheels or skis, climb inside, and have their teammates push them. Some events have rules requiring a toilet seat, a hole, and even toilet paper. Somewhere, a guy named Gary is saying, mate, if we move the bug roll holder 2 inches forward, she'll hug those corners. The races can feature decorated outhouses, team costumes, crashes, and prizes for speed and design. And there you have it. We're basically one bad weekend away from a Universal Darwin Award. I'm Nigel Wobbleton, Teacup the Fourth, the world's superior AI announcer. Join me next time for Odd Sports, where bad ideas become competitive chaos. And they call it a sport! Now scat!
Off with you then.
There you go.
Nigel's digging the guitar there.
He
Look at him.
is.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a new thing. I wish I had as much confidence as Nigel.
Yeah.
So confident announcer. I missed that in training. Hey, Val, how would you feel about a couple trivia questions to break things up before we go to humans accidentally being awesome?
Sure.
All right.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions. I want to have them answered immediately.
All right. Val, I provided you some questions at the top of your script that I have not seen. I swear. I swear.
You swear? Okay.
I swear.
All right.
I swear I have not seen them. So, would you like to deliver the first trivia question?
Sure. The average person will consume 2.5 pounds of this each year. 2.5 pounds.
2.5 pounds. Saliva.
Probably more than that.
That was just today. It will consume. So it's something we eat?
It is something we eat. You wouldn't just take it out and eat it on its own.
Sugar.
Unless you... Oh, it is a white substance. I'll give you that.
Cocaine? I really didn't want to say that, but, you know. Average person eats 2.5 pounds per year.
Remember, it's average.
On average. Okay. Do I get a hint? Because I can't phone a friend.
I thought I gave you a pretty good one
What
with
was
the,
it?
same color as sugar.
Flour? No.
No.
What else?
No. It's in everything. I'm surprised it's not more than 2.5 pounds. It's in
MSG.
everything. No.
I give up.
Salt.
Oh, I forgot there was another white granular thing out there. I guessed everything but salt. Cocaine, flour, I hate them all. No salt. I guess I
Sugar.
forgot. Sugar. Val, is limnophobia the fear of oil or the fear of lakes? Limnophobia.
Limnophobia. I'm going to go with fear of lakes.
It is the fear of lakes. Good guess. See, at least my questions give you a 50-50 chance.
That's right. The U.S. has 413 streets with this word in the name. And it's not street, avenue, lane, or anything like that.
How many streets with this word in the name?
413.
I think I've seen this one before on this show. It's something like Evergreen.
No.
Love Street. She helped me cheat. She did the love sign in the camera.
It's just because it's so random. I didn't know if you'd ever get it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, okay. All right, I got a tough one for you, Val. Pop quiz. Better ingredients, better pizza. Whose slogan is that?
Better ingredients, better pizza. I feel like I really should know this. Better ingredients, better pizza.
He was the company founder and CEO, and this is a hint, and he got fired for making inappropriate comments online. Racist comments.
I guess that doesn't
Right
help
before
me.
before their Super Bowl and their big Super Bowl commercial one year, it was a big.
Domino's?
No, it's one of the Papas.
Oh, Papa Murphy's, Papa.
No, Papa John's. Papa John's. Better ingredients.
John's.
I thought that would be a little easier. I'm sorry. How about one more?
No,
How about one more? Happy
Okay.
tastes good. Happy tastes good.
Happy tastes good. I don't know either, I guess.
Soiree Steakhouse. Actually, Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen.
Oh, happy tastes good.
And if you know what the Soiree Steakhouse is, you need to watch part 1 of today's show.
Yeah.
It's worth
Yeah.
a laugh.
So, I mean, are these current slogans or?
No, they were just fast food generic fast food slogans. All right, I think we got time for one more question, sis.
All right. Turkeys gobble and tigers growl. What animal gibbers?
Gibbers. I know this one. I always get confused, like when they call, a group of things a different thing. Like a herd, or they have
A murder of crows.
A murder of crows, exactly. I think you gibber, Val, because all monkeys gibber. She's a gibber. All right. I'm right, aren't I?
You are.
I am right. Val gibbers. I knew I could get it right. No comment? No comment?
No comment.
No gibbering? Really?
No gibbering. I'll give you the cold shoulder.
All right. Here we go.
Stand by. It's time for this week's Humans Being Accidentally Awesome with Scott and Val. Stand by.
All right, this is the part of the show where we pay tribute to people who do things that make planet Earth a better place. And lots of them today. We might even have to drop a story or trim them down. So, Val, our first one is about a tiny chip. Will you tell us about it?
All right, here's the humans are ridiculously clever entry. Researchers have developed a tiny retinal implant called Prima, a wireless microchip designed to restore useful vision to people with a common form of blindness. The chip is roughly the size of a pencil point and works with special infrared glasses. Clinical trials have already shown people recovering enough vision to perform tasks including reading, recognizing faces, and even painting. The technology is being considered for regulatory approval in Europe. It's still an emerging medical technology, but the idea is remarkable. Engineers are essentially creating an artificial pathway that allows the brain to receive visual information when the normal retinal system isn't doing the job. Humanity invented a computer chip that goes inside your eyeball because apparently regular glasses aren't quite cool enough. Even Scott's.
No, come on, take that back. Right. A little creepy to have a chip put in your eye, but after I've had 2 corrective eye surgeries, and I had 1 emergency eye surgery because I had a piece of metal in it. So I think I could do it.
Yeah. I was really creeped out when I was going to have my vitrectomy, which is when they go in and remove the floaters from your eye, because I knew they put a needle in my eye, and I was really freaked out about that. And then I woke up during the second procedure and was like, wow, this is pretty cool. Am I really seeing a needle?
Oh. I usually can't see anything because the light's so bright, but they have to do it. Well, you weren't totally asleep, were you?
No, they just kind of give you like the same type of stuff they give you for a colonoscopy or something, so you're under really lightly. The first time around, I didn't wake up till it was over. And then the guy tells me, he's like, since you've already had this done so recently, you know, we might not get you under far enough. If you have any trouble and come out of it, just let us know and we'll give you a little bit more. But I was so fascinated by it. I was like, oh, you know, this is wild. So.
All right, I'm going to skip the spider boat. Just in the interest of time. This next one I have, though, is both amazing and deeply upsetting. Engineers in Singapore, Japan have developed a waterproof system that turns cyborg cockroaches into potential search and rescue machines. Part robot, part real cockroach. The future is here. Insects are equipped with a tiny waterproof shell and an artificial oxygen system that allows them to survive underwater for up to 3 hours. The idea is these little biological robots could eventually enter disaster areas, including flooded or dangerous spaces where conventional rescue equipment might have trouble going. So you can imagine, Val, a building collapses and you're trapped in there and you hear, "Don't worry, we've sent the cockroaches." And for once, it would actually be good news.
Crazy.
All right.
All right. The next one, another feel good. Scientists have taken another step towards giving people who cannot speak a way to communicate more naturally. Researchers developed a brain-computer interface that allowed a man with paralysis to use brain signals to communicate through synthesized speech. Sorry, I couldn't get that one out. Even more importantly, he became the first participant in the trial to use the system outside the laboratory, at home, and with help from his wife and daughter. The technology is designed for people whose muscles can no longer reliably control conventional communication devices. Instead of requiring someone to type, point, or manipulate a computer physically, the system interprets signals from the brain. It is still experimental, but it's a pretty extraordinary example of technology being developed for one simple purpose.
All right. I guess, you know, Musk has been working on the same kind of stuff, his neuro implant. So very similar. A volunteer doing the kind of gloriously boring work that normally involves dust, cardboard boxes, and nobody paying attention made an extraordinary discovery at Britain's National Archives. While cataloging old naval records, the volunteer spotted an 18th century document that turned out to be a rare printing of the U.S. Declaration of Independence.
Wow.
Yeah, it's one of only 11 surviving copies of that particular printing, and amazingly, the only known copy located outside the United States. Document had been sitting in archives because of its connection to a British ship that captured an American privateer during the Revolutionary War. In other words, somebody finally proved that digging through old paperwork can actually pay off. Or be exciting.
There you go.
And our last story, always the one that'll make you tear up a little, Val. With joy.
All right. 3 Virginia teenagers were in the middle of high school golf tryouts when they heard someone screaming for help from a nearby lake. 15-year-old Andrew Tuggle and 17-year-olds Gavin Kane and Jackson Castro discovered that a family had capsized their kayaks. 2 adults and a 3-year-old boy were struggling in the water. The teenagers fought through thorn bushes and rocky terrain, jumped into the lake, reached the family, and got all 3 people safely to shore before first responders arrived. And because apparently saving 3 people wasn't enough extracurricular activity for one afternoon, the boys changed clothes and went back to finish their golf tryout. They all made the team.
I think they would have to.
Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, because even if one of them wasn't a good golfer, he's the guy you want on your side, always.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
He's going to be there in a pinch. All right. That is a little brightness for the dark cloud looming over America. and that's saving the universe for another Tuesday for me and Val.
Woohoo. All right. So thanks for being here today for the Scott and Val Save the Universe, episode 27. Scott, if you missed any part of any of it, the radio show you should watch, what should you do?
Cry. They should all cry.
Cry.
No.
Re-examine your life's
choices.
goals and all of that. Yeah.
Well, you can catch up on past shows. Even today's show will, within a couple hours, will be available on YouTube and Facebook, both for KCHW and the Rogue Frequency Network. So you can catch up on past shows, segments, cutouts, and shorts on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Full live show replays on Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and Twitch, and audio-only version on all audio podcast networks. Also, when you visit, please follow and say hi or subscribe, whatever that site asks you to do. We really appreciate that. And now that we've got a bunch of content from making it all the way to episode 27, we have a 24-hour-a-day channel, roguefrequencynetwork.com. It's also on Kick and YouTube and Twitch. And you can see our shorts, shorter segments from the show, music, some educational science content, and a lot more, plus all the stupid commercials. Real quick, thanks to my sister and the boys for coming along, and even the boys that didn't make it on the show today were checking on us, because that's what a team does.
That's what a team does.
Yeah, so thank you, Val, and thank you for listening until next week when we can save the universe again. You got any closing words?
You know what? Our hearts go out to everybody who is struggling right now for whatever reason, and the fires, of course. So just know that people are out there, they care, and yeah.
All right. I want to play this as I leave, just to make everybody suffer like I have. So this was a comedy bit from last week's Odd News. And it's a song about this. There was a mime that was creeping people out in the park, and I played this song on the radio, and I haven't been able to get it out of my head, so I am going to do it to everyone else as we leave. Is that evil?
It's evil, but hey, we're not surprised that you enjoy tormenting people like you do.
Well, it's kind of a feel-good thing too. All right, there you go. Have a great day. Thank you, sis. Love you.
Love you too. Talk to you next week.
Yeah. I hit the trail for a peaceful day, then a striped shirt nightmare stepped into my way. White face, black beret, not a single sound, just stared right through me while sneaking around. Behind every tree, every bend, every vine, you don't expect to be haunted by a mime. Mime, creepy vibe, silent as a ghost, but he won't hide. Mime, creepy vibe, she just annoy me with an invisible ride. And he stripped to his underwear, covered himself in oil. That's the moment every hiker's blood started to boil. Dog walkers ran, park rangers called. Even the squirrels looked visibly appalled. The cops showed up, finally ended the show. He didn't resist, just pretend he was in cuffs, you know. If a mime gets arrested, does he have the right to remain silent or get violent? The campers have survived, but somewhere tonight an invisible box is occupied. No more creepy mime, no more creepy vibe. Just don't clap, he might be back.